Hello everyone, this is Bobbin Threadbare with the levels you may or may not have been waiting for. Tango Sector. Very few people have seen, including myself until very recently. We're starting off with a new weapon, which also is restricted. I forget its name exactly, but it's an energy weapon, as you can see. So far as I can figure, it does decent damage, air targets only, and when it's affecting an air target, like with that little zappy thing in the front there, it seems to mean that it cannot fire the regular shots. Possibly lasers, maybe even the little fire shots too, but definitely not missiles. I noticed that much. Missiles do not stop when hit by the little lightning bolt things. Other than that, it's pretty much useless. I mean, after all, if you're doing well enough, you should avoid being hit just in general, let alone when you've stopped their attacks with that little electric beam thing. Here you can see me testing out the bomb, and see how it works quite swimmingly. In fact, on these larger structures. Didn't take out quite the entire building, but took out enough of it that it honestly didn't matter. Something else you might be noticing about Tango Sector here is that even in the first level, not counting the ships that we saw, planes, not counting the planes that we saw in Bravo Sector, everything is taking a noticeably larger amount of damage to put down. Plus those little turret doohickeys, man, that's just annoying. You just gotta hit the point itself. So actually both sets of those micro missiles are actually just flying right on past, which kinda sucks. Anyway, I believe the indication on whether or not the little electric beam thing is working is when you hear that little sound. Ah, here's our first Tango boss, and boy is it underwhelming. I mean, seriously, 2 spread shots and 2 tracking shots, all of which are the little yellow balls. That's kind of pathetic. I mean, it's not affected by the little electric thing, but of course that would never work on the boss. Wave 2. And here you see me switching out directly for the machine gun tracker, because it sucks so much less than the little electric doohickey. Unfortunately, you might note that it's also just not cutting it like it used to. I mean, you used to just be able to hold down the button, wait for a few seconds, and everything on the screen blew up, but now it's taking quite a lot of sustained fire just to take down these stupid little helicopters. Angled fire. Getting caught in front of my ship is still pretty much a death sentence for most of these ships. Here we've got a rather interesting combination ship. Large, drops the energy cores, and fires the level 3 Angry Beam. Kind of funny. Usually the energy cores were dropped by little ships like these, which are in fact dropping energy cores, go figure. And even the angled turrets here are getting more nasty. You notice that one was a dual shot. And that one too, see? Twice as much damage. Plus the triple angle one. Taking a beating here now. At least pretty much everything's dropping energy pods now. I could also point out that the backgrounds is a lot more interesting than it used to be. I mean, now we've moved out of these dusty desert crags, like the one we've moved back into just now, into actual fields, with actual farms, actual greenery. And here's an actual boss. Holy hell, do not stand in front of this boss. It will mess you up. So me finally getting the hang of how to take it on just a little bit. Oh wait. No, I was thinking the next boss. The next boss, I kick his ass, don't worry. At this point, I realize, oh wait, I'm supposed to be showing off another new weapon. This is the ultimate weapon you can get in the shareware version. And what I called a little POS device earlier in the thread. Well, now it doesn't seem like such a piece of crap, now does it? Well, with the whole destroying literally everything on screen, as long as it's directly in front of me. I mean, don't get me wrong, the ability to track things is still pretty important, but considering how tracking things doesn't make it dead anymore, I'd rather just have the whole destroy everything possible here. And it's got some awesome rapid fire there too. It might only be as strong as the regular missiles, but that's per beam wave thingy. And there's a lot more of those. And just look at those air trains blow up. You can see that we've also entered into the jungle. I don't know, maybe there's some sort of slash and burn going on here. That'd explain all the buildings and the farms and the deserts next to the jungle here. It's a real shame, you know? I mean, it's not like they can afford to stop. They gotta feed people with the land, and after it becomes infertile, they have to move on. Otherwise, people start starving. Then the jungle just doesn't come back. It's replaced by desert. I'm sorry, you were watching things explode. Never mind me. coming up on the boss soon. Man, just look at that gigantic barn explode. Try to slash and burn now. You not me assholes. May or may not be good, because it doesn't really matter in this game. And your sticking boss ships. Now watch this. Oh yeah, that's pro mode right there. Hell yeah. See you next time.